Hello and welcome to Stress Relief Yoga. Let's find a comfortable seated position. Feel the lengthening in your torso, the lengthening in your neck, the shoulders settling down towards the ground. Settle them down. Hands can rest gently on your feet. We often hear that happiness is a choice, and maybe in these times it feels so elusive. But remember, your brain is an object that sits right here, protected in the skull. But the mind is vast, and we can do with our minds what we choose. So, in the search for happiness, we have to create a certain resilience against all the negatives that are going on, filling our life. And part of that resilience is finding one small thing a day, then another later in the day, then another. Somehow a bird dropped a seed or the wind blew it over. And in my front yard, I have an orange lily. I didn't plant it where it came from. It was simply a surprise. And so I can focus on that as my gift, as my bit of happiness, building the resilience for the rest of the day. We all know we can find happiness through things in nature. Sometimes find it within yourselves. Maybe today your knee doesn't hurt. Or the call from work went smoothly. Find the little things as we build up our resilience and then practice yoga each day. So let's turn in right now into the breath, breathing into your count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then exhale to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and exhale to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Continue yourself breathing in, breathing out. Steam cleaning the mind as you inhale, making more space as you exhale. When you're ready, drop the hands to the floor. Maybe just the backs of your fingernails touch the ground. And lift up the space, inhaling up, hands lift up. The weight of your world, lift it up, take it up beyond yourself, up above your head, and then turn your hands out, palms down as you exhale. And again, lifting them up. Exhaling them down. We float up, higher, out of ourselves. Inhaling. Feel the length of the spine. And then as you exhale, you return to earth, solid and sure. bring up the left leg and have your ankles attached. And then reach over slow and easy to the right. And let's come back up, inhaling up. Put the elbow behind the knee and let's twist. And again, come over. Inhaling up. And exhale into the pose. Once more. Inhale. So nice. And exhale. Take a hold of this front foot and stretch it out. Turn to the left and maybe lift up your left arm. Let's bend it and come into fire logs. Letting the top leg come over the bottom. Place your block in between if it's an issue. And simply breathe here, sinking into the opening you're creating in your hips. Let's kind of move our upper body to the left and then forward and around and go back once more. Exploring the sensation as you work your hips. And then pull it over into cow's head. A different use of the hips. And lengthen and come forward. Rest yourself up, lean back, and shake out the legs. Flex the feet, let's do a forward fold, hinging from the hips. Inhale, lengthen your back. Exhale, take it down. Bringing yourself up, folding the opposite leg in front. So I have my left, this time I'll have my right. And I'll step it up, heel to heel. Make sure you're on 2 sits bones. If this is uncomfortable, put your block right here. And inhale your arms up and over. To the heel. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale into the pose as you twist. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Picking your knee up, coming back. And let's take it out. And then come into fire logs. Shifting the body over to the left, over to the right. And the opposite way. Bringing the knee across and coming forward. Reach to either side. And release the legs once again to a forward fold. And back up. Come onto the knees. Now, one of the things to be aware of is if you curl your toes out under, which is fine if that's comfortable for you, you're not getting the full impact of connecting to the earth. If your toenails are down, usually the shin bone can touch onto the ground, and I'd like you to try that this time as we come even closer to the ground onto our forearms. Widen your forearms a little bit so you stretch out the back instead of hunching over. Often we think our shoulders are a little narrower than they are. Stretch out the fingers and we'll cat-cow here. Inhale and head up. Exhale round. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Reach that leg out and up. Take it over to the left and twist. Over to the right. Left hand comes over and reaches to that foot over here. Try and have your foot even with your knee as you bend over, reaching. And this time, take your right arm out and see if you can take it around the back without causing any stress to the shoulder, the most mobile joint in the body. Release that and bring it down. Stay low. Take your leg back and lift it up and bend. Taking it down, releasing the arm down, and the other arm as well. Left leg stretches up. And crosses way over as you look at it. Lifting it up, taking it around, rotating the hip to the other side. Right arm this time comes underneath, reaching towards that foot. Arm up and down, keeping the right arm where it is. You lift up the leg and bend. Bringing it down and releasing. Still on your forearms. Coming to dolphin. Curl the toes under and lift up. Press back. Let your head dangle. And come right back onto those knees. Uncurl the toes. And inhale your head up. Exhale it down and stay in neutral. Stretch the legs out to come into Sphinx. Bring your body down and up. Sphinx pose. A little compression on the lower spine, and that's what you want, a little strength building on the lower spine. And then take your head down. Hands now under the underarms, elbows back, and pick up, affecting the spine a little further. And coming down. Take the arms out to the sides. Maybe use your finger pads or press down if that's what you prefer. Lifting up into seal pose. Coming down, and let's take the lizard or gecko pose. Turn the fingers in towards each other, elbows are out, and press up. And crisscross your legs. Come back down, and we're going to press up once again, up and back to all fours to come into downward facing dog. Curl your toes, lift your hips, and press back. Three-legged dog, right leg lifts up. Step it through and bring the knee down. Right arm lifts up. And come back down. Into the lunge. Left arm lifts up. And down, step back to downward facing dog. Three-legged dog. Lifting up. And stepping through. Bring the right knee down. And the left arm comes up. Left hand down. And bring yourself up to the lunge. Turn to the right. And the right arm comes up. Right arm down. And step forward, forward, fold. Arms out. And inhale yourself up to mountain. Get everything back a bit. Standing here in mountain. Let's bring the arms up again. Inhaling them up. Palms are touching here. Take a back bend. You bring the arms out and around, making a little fist package. Pressing down and coming forward. Let's be straighter bent. We'll let the arms come down and let the palms join again as you go back. And again, open up, swan dive as you take your hands behind you, pulling out and bringing them up. Stretching out the spine and the hamstrings. And again, inhaling up. Let's take the back bend. Back bend. Open up the arms. Continue, maybe your back bend. Fist package and come forward. Pull yourself up and relax down. Bring the right knee up. Turn your head to the right. Release. Left. Turn your head to the left. And coming into tree pose, right leg. Inhaling up. Exhale into tree. Right hand down onto the thigh. First finger and thumb. Left arm up. Finger and thumb. Turn to the left. I don't know if you can see, I've got my fingers like that and like that on my tree pose. Release it down. The other side. Inhaling. And exhaling. Open and lift. And take it down. Stretching the quadricep. Bringing that leg up. And stretch out. If you like, you can go in two directions, pulling opposite forces. Here, or pull out. Arms come up, palms together, over to the right. Over to the left. And bringing them down. Taking the hands into the center, pressing to the right, you look to the left. Pressing to the left, you look to the right. Stretching them out, bringing them up. Let's step into Warrior One with a back bend. And then bring that left arm down to the left thigh. And then reach up, hand to hand, or keep it on your back. Release, come forward. Again, coming up. Left arm as you make a back bend. Bring it up, middle of your back. And take the other arm to meet it, or keep it here. Release, coming over to coming to Warrior Two. Inhaling and exhaling. Come forward. And then go back. Once again, reach up to that hand. And then come forward. Reach up. To the hand. Straighten out and come into your favorite best triangle. Find the happy spot. Coming back up. Reaching up. Turn in front. High crescent. Let's gyrate for a moment in this pose. We'll go to Warrior Three, but first, right arm over left, eagle arms. Reach forward, that's where we're going. Push up and off. And bring yourself slowly into your eagle pose. When you're ready, release up. Side, side. Taking the left foot front and the right one back for Warrior One. Careful you don't curl over, pressing it back. Arms are up, inhaling up. Reaching up, find the joy. Right arm circles back and you make your back bend. Bringing the arm down. And the other arm comes up to meet it. Or just back to the waist. Release. And come forward. Fold. Lengthen the spine. Once more. Coming back up. Back bend. Arm drops down. Open heart, open shoulders. Reaching up. To release. Forward fold. Warrior Two. Come front and over. Coming back. Left arm up. Right arm comes to meet it. Or at the waist. Repeating, release. over, and up. So this is what I'm doing. I don't have quite a good grip, but I'm trying. And release. Stretching forward into your triangle. Have your block nearby. If you tend to come forward, have your block behind your foot. Or just stay on your shin where I am right now. But have this hand press against the air behind you, turning your shoulders, opening up the heart. Maybe look up at that right hand. And then let's come up. Arms up, lifting the air around us, turning front and into high crescent. Left arm over the right. If that's the opposite what you did last time, press those hands forward. That's where we're going. Looking ahead. Lift up into your warrior three. And then into your eagle. Release down, come up, and let's go side to side. One of the things about balancing, this may not be true for you, but it is though for most of us. When you have your drishti, your focus on something very nearby, you lose that space we're creating and finding a balance, even if it's straight up. So you're turning to look down. So you do want, as best you can, to focus outwards and find the drishti further out, a few feet further out. Sometimes, and you can test this for yourself, if I'm very close to a wall and I'm finding a balance and I'm having to stare at that wall and it's very close to me, my balance isn't as good as the wall that's a few feet in front of me. So see how that is for you. The other balance tip, of course, is keeping the shoulders square. Let's come into chair pose. Inhale, exhale into chair. Two more as we work our way down. Inhale, exhale into chair. Strengthening the thighs. Inhale, exhale into chair. Come lower, lower, lower until your butt hits the ground and your legs come up into both. Bringing them down. Let's open up into wide boat. Out with the right. Out with the left. Up with both. Keep your back straight and strong. Think about your lower spine as it grows. Don't let it telescope down. Let it expand upwards. And then bring your soles of your feet together as we inhale up with a flat back and exhale over. Inhaling up. Let's round our backs. Remember, from the muscles, not from the bones. Pulling in and up and coming over. And up. Exhale over. Inhale and rounding. Exhale. Inhale. Stretching out the legs. Coming onto our backs. Take a moment. In supine mountain, flex the feet. And we'll start with the left this time, taking it straight up. Once around one way, once around the other way. Arms out, palms down, open out to the side. Taking it up and over. Bringing it up again, pulling up your knee. Sciatic stretch. Reaching in, pulling it into yourself. Watch the times here. Releasing and taking both knees to the right as you look to the left. Stretch out that left leg and lift up your right. You can be using your strap if you enjoy that. Open out to the right. And again, you can rest on a block so there's no strain. We want to have the lengthening, the opening, so you want to take your time when you reach the side. Breathe up and over. And straight up, bend up your left, fold it over. Pull it in. The sciatic stretch. And then release it and let both fall to the left as you look to the right. Come back up. Let's take a happy baby before we go into Shavasana. So pull your knees up, reach for the feet, and open wide. Stretch the legs this time as you rock back and forth. And then bring them both up together. Press the small of your back down to the mat. Sometimes you'll be in a class where somebody will say to put your hands under the small, under your hips so that you don't have pain coming back down, but you're actually raising up your hips before going down, so it's better to press down, root down, press the belly button towards the spine, erase that space under the small of the back, and then slowly take your legs down, tightening the belly all the way down. Once you hit the ground, there you are, ready for Shavasana. Let your feet drop open and let your eyes drop closed. Erase the expression from your face. Nothing to do but follow that breath in and out. Concentrate on your next exhale. And then find, lo and behold, there comes the inhale. And then as you lie there, something I'd like to read, so continue your quietness. May all beings be held in compassion. May all beings be free from pain. May all beings be free from sorrow. May all beings be at peace. Take your thumb and let it touch the tips of each of your fingers. Connecting the elements in the universe, fire, air, space, earth, and water, with the elements within you. Fire, the warmth of your body. Air, your breath. Earth, the solid organs that you have. Space, the space between them. And water is all the fluids that flow within. Bring the knees up and turn to the left or the right. Left side as if you practice in the evening, right side if you practice in the day for more sustained energy. Ultimately, stretch your arms, bring your body back to a seated position. Turn your hands in, honoring yourself. Turn them out, honoring others. Gather more of this compassion, this love, this happiness, reaching up, not just about us, and pull it all down again. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. From the divine in me to the divine in you. Namaste. And thank you again for anyone out there watching this class.